Fun fact! Have you ever wondered why there's no Year of the Cat on the Chinese zodiac? Well, there's actually a legend that explains that. You see, there's a Chinese myth known as the Great Race, where the Jade Emperor decreed that the Chinese zodiac would consist of the first 12 animals to arrive at a certain race, and then they would race for what places they would all be in on that zodiac. At this time, the cat and the rat were actually best friends, and the cat told the rat, we should try to get up really early so that we can make sure we're among the first 12 to arrive, but I'm really bad at getting up early, so will you, my friend, please wake me up early so we can get there on time? The rat promised the cat he would wake him up, but the next morning when the rat woke up, he was so excited to get to the race, he forgot to wake up his friend. So he didn't wake him up, and he went to the race without him, and he ended up winning the race by cheating. I've done another video talking about that. After the race, the cat showed up, and he was so mad at the rat for essentially betraying him in his eyes that he vowed that they were no longer friends, and from now on, he would try to kill the rat every time he encountered him. This is the Chinese explanation for why cats go after rats, and why there is no Year of the Cat. Happy Chinese New Year, by the way, guys. I'm a dog. What are you? Thor, I have to ask, if you're real, does that mean the 9 realms are real too? As a matter of fact, yes, they are all real. Even Muspelheim? The realm of constant scorching heat and raging fire? Yes, indeed. But you humans know it as Florida. Oh, of course. What about Niflheim, the realm of thick, endless mist? Yeah, that's also Florida. Hey! Yo mama's so horny, she forced herself on Zeus! Yo mama's so old, the fates ran out of thread! Yo mama's so fat, she's the real reason Tantalus can never get any food! Yo mama's so ugly, she makes the Gorgons feel confident! Yo mama's so poor, King Midas can't cover her debts! Yo mama's so dumb, she asked Chiron why he rides a horse everywhere! Yo mama's so fat, she keeps eating Prometheus's liver before the eagle even gets a chance. Hey, what kinds of people does Anubis feed to his pet? The ones who won't omit what they've done. So here's a mythical creature who always likes to leave 'em laughing. The Mahaha from Inuit folklore. Kinda like the Wendigo, this creature is very thin yet very strong, with long stringy hair, long sharp fingernails, and is practically naked. You know, little something for the ladies. This creature is smiling and giggling at all times, because that's not creepy at all. However, the thing it's most famous for is the fact that it enjoys tickling its victims to death. Legends say you can identify victims of a Mahaha by finding corpses with twisted smiles on their faces. Okay, that's some Joker level stuff right there. The best way to escape these creatures is to try to outsmart them. They're kind of infamous for also being stupid. You know, I'm only just now realizing this creature tickles people to death and it literally has ha-ha in its name. No way that's a coincidence. You know, there's a story involving the Greek god Hephaestus that makes no sense at all. So, you guys know how Hephaestus is the son of Zeus and Hera? Or just Hera, depending on the version you read. Well, when Zeus was a baby, there's a story that a golden dog was sent to protect him. And that dog had been made by Hephaestus when Zeus was a baby. So he couldn't have fathered Hephaestus yet. And even if you're going by the version where Hera birthed him on her own, she's in Kronos' belly during this time and has been since she was born. So, this doesn't make any sense at all. There's no way Hephaestus could have made that dog yet. He wouldn't even have been born yet. You know, it's almost as if Greek myths aren't always 100% consistent. And I find that unacceptable. Everyone, it has been decided that from now on, the cows will be treated as divine protected creatures in this country. Why though? Well, the cow is special for several reasons. Its horns symbolize our gods, its legs symbolize our scriptures, and its udders symbolize the objectives we should strive for. No, I'm not convinced. Well, they also provide us with cheese. Cheese! Alright, boys, it's time to plan out how we're gonna end this amazing fourth game in the franchise. Now, the previous 3 games all ended with amazing, mythical, supernatural twists. So, what's it gonna be this time? Oh, you're gonna love it. See, in this game, there is no supernatural twist. Oh. See, you're surprised, aren't you? I'm disappointed, but surprised. See, I subverted your expectations. So we're just not gonna have any hints of anything supernatural? Oh no, there's gonna be hints. See, we're gonna constantly build up and tease the player with the idea that there's gonna be ghost pirates or something at the end of the game, but then at the end, there's none of that. That's how you subvert expectations. Did you just run out of ideas? Maybe. Fun fact! Did you know that most of our weekdays are actually named after Norse gods? You see, aside from Sunday and Monday, which are named after the sun and the moon, we have Tuesday named after the Norse god Tyr. Oh, you've never heard of him? Well, maybe you know him by his other name, Tyr, the Norse god of war. Then we have Wednesday, named after Woden, which is another name for Odin, the king of the Norse gods. Then we have Thursday, named after Thor. I don't think I need to tell you who he is. Then at last we have Friday, named after Frigg, the wife of Odin. But then we have Saturday, which is named after Saturn, who is not Norse. Saturn is the Roman version of Kronos, the Greek Titan. How incredibly random and out of place. Aren't you Christian? Yeah. So why don't you go to church on Sundays? I don't wanna. Why don't you say grace before dinner? I don't wanna. Why don't you confess your sins? I don't wanna. Have you even read the Bible? I don't wanna. Dude, what the hell kind of Christian are you? Most Christians. Wisdom with Mimir. Even if your fantasy anime waifu did exist, she'd just reject you like every other woman does. Hey, who are these guys? Oh, that's Raijin and Fujin. They're the Japanese gods of thunder and wind. Ooh, that sounds cool. Hey, let's put them in the Mortal Kombat games. Sure, go for it. I'm sure players would love to see these demonic, awesome-looking gods in our games. Actually, let's take away what makes them unique and just make them look like normal humans. What? Why? Why would we do that? I don't know, but let's do it anyway. Whoa, who's this guy? That is Huitzilopochtli, the Aztec god of war, sacrifice, and the sun. Nice! Let's put him in Mortal Kombat. Sure, you want to change his appearance too? Actually, no. We'll keep his appearance pretty spot on. And you know what? We'll even include all 3 of those godly attributes you just mentioned. Oh. Well, great. But let's change his name for no reason. What? Hey. What did God say when one of the angels wanted to visit Lucifer? Go to hell. Here's something you might not know about Eris. Eris is famous for being the goddess of chaos and discord, but did you know there's another Greek goddess who serves to be the exact opposite of Eris? Her name is Harmonia. Harmonia is the Greek goddess of, well, harmony. Duh. Some stories say she's a daughter of Zeus, and other stories say she's the daughter of Ares and Aphrodite. Not really sure how any of those gods would produce a goddess of harmony, knowing them. Harmonia is particularly famous for a story where she's getting married to a man she legitimately loves, so the gods celebrate this by giving her a necklace, which is cursed to bring misfortune to anyone who has it. The Greek gods really can't allow anything wholesome, can they? Even when it's the literal goddess of harmony, they still find a way to slide in there and muck things up. Simplified mythology. A dude eats his own babies and his wife doesn't like it, so she gives him a rock. Years later, he throws up and the babies kill him. The gods create a woman with the sole life purpose of opening a box. Then they give her the box and tell her not to open it. She opens it. A guy kills a monster with the help of a very devoted woman that he immediately ditches afterward. He forgets to do something his dad requested, so his dad jumps off a cliff. Everybody dies. A guy kills a dog and then becomes the dog owner's bitch. Even when he becomes a legendary hero, everyone still calls him the dog owner's bitch. God doesn't like how people are acting, so he decides to destroy the world. He makes the one guy he actually does like babysit thousands of animals while he's doing it. And right over there, we've got the Titan Atlas. He's holding up the sky so that it doesn't hit the earth and destroy everything. Any questions? Yeah, what was holding up the sky before Atlas? Oh yeah, well see, before the Titan War, there were actually 4 different Titans holding up the sky from the 4 corners of the earth, but we threw those guys in Tartarus, so then we just made Atlas do it. So, you're making one Titan do a job that would normally require 4 Titans? Every single part of me is in pain! Ah, he's fine.
I am not fine!
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna drop it!
No, you won't.
Yeah, I'm really gonna do it this time!
You're not gonna do it. Shut up. I have a question about Atlas from Greek mythology. So, during the Perseus story, after he gets the head of Medusa, he encounters Atlas holding up the sky, and to end his suffering, Perseus uses the head of Medusa to turn Atlas to stone, which then creates the Atlas Mountains. You may know about them. But then, way later, Perseus' great-great-grandson Heracles encounters Atlas during one of his labors, and he's not stone or a mountain. He's just normal. They interact and everything. So what happened? Does Medusa's curse wear off? That would be really weird, considering all the other people Perseus turned to stone, and monsters included. Also, since when does Medusa's gaze even work on gods or titans? Why would Athena give her that kind of power? Did she not think that might backfire? For the goddess of wisdom, she doesn't think that often. Hey, you know why King Arthur couldn't wield Excalibur anymore? Because he had arthritis. Here's something you might not know about Hades and Persephone. Did you know that the Greeks actually tried to avoid saying either of their names because they believed that doing so would attract their attention and result in a faster death for whoever said it? Because of this, Greeks would often simply refer to Hades as the unseen, or the receiver of many, and they would refer to Persephone as simply maiden, or daughter, or, my favorite, the pale queen. Man, that's some Voldemort Candyman level stuff right there. And now I'm just picturing Hades going, "Hey, who said my name? Is somebody talking shit? I'ma kill you." Hey Thor, I just found out the humans have this really cute tradition. They put pictures of their loved ones on their desks so they can feel closer to them when they're away. Oh yeah, I know about that. Some of us do it too. Really? Do you have a picture of me on your desk? Well, not exactly.